Rainollon here. Today is another build showcase and it's the Jat Kittag. So let us immediately start. Let's start with the mods first. The mods I'm using on my Jat Kittag: Crushing Ruin, which gives you a lot of mod capacity. Pressure Point gives you a lot of melee damage. Seismic Wave, melee slam damage. Vicious Frost, cold and status chance. Volcanic Edge, heat and status chance. Heat and cold gives you blast and also a lot of status chance. Galvanist Elementalist, status damage and also status chance after 4 kills. A lot of status chance. Shocking Touch, electricity. Galvanized Reflect gives you heavy attack efficiency, and also on melee kill you get 80 initial combo after 4 kills, and that's like 5x all the time, which is quite nice. And Volcanic Blitz, it's an exclusive mod for Jat Kittag. What it does is enemies explode on death, dealing 300 flat blast damage and plus 60% of the maximum health in a 6-meter radius, which is nice. It's going to help you with clear, and there is a multi-purpose use here, which I'm going to explain very soon. For the passive, slam attacks deal blast damage and also launches enemies into the air. That blast damage has a guaranteed chance to proc blast, which is quite nice and just going to help you with clear even more. For the arcane melee influence, on melee electricity status effect, there's a 20% chance for the elemental's melee status effect to apply to enemies within 20 meters for 18 seconds. So there's a multi-purpose use here, and that multi-purpose use, let's start from the beginning. So we have electricity, which has a decent chance to be proc when we heavy attack slam, which we have a chance to proc melee influence. The melee influence will grab all the statuses we procced with our heavy attack slam and spread it in a 20-meter radius. And we have a guaranteed chance to proc blast, so we pretty much spread blast in a 20-meter radius. And enemies that die from electricity or slash or blast status effect, it will proc Volcanic Blitz, which adds another layer of AoE explosion, doing damage and help you with clear. So there's a lot of AoE here and a lot of elemental spreading, which is quite satisfying, and you're going to see it very soon. So yeah, those are the mods, the passive, the arcane. Now let's talk about stats. The stats here, the only thing I care about is the Rivetus, which is amazing. Increase damage, critical chance, and critical damage. Is by far the best in slot, and I would highly recommend remove Pressure Point for this. And you turn this weapon from a status only to a hybrid, which is quite nice. It's going to help you with clear even more. The critical chance is solid, crit multi is average, status chance is fine, and the total damage on this is fine. We have blast and electricity, which is going to help in melee influence. Not only that, the only thing we care about here, the number one thing we care about here is melee slam attack, which is 14,000, which is quite solid. So yeah, those are the stats, the passive, the mods, the arcane. Time for me to show you in game. So now, first things first, how do I perform the heavy attack slam? You look down, you jump into the air, and you press your middle mouse, which is your heavy attack button. And right there, you perform the heavy attack slam. That's how you perform heavy attack system. Now I'm going to show you against enemies. So now I'm going to spawn level 200 Steel Path or Gimmerling of Dudes. Spawn them in. I'm going to slam once. Not going to do a lot of damage. This is also without any armor strip or buffs. This is just raw damage from the weapon itself. Slam again, and as you can see there, everything's dead except for these two. Never mind, everything's dead. So as you can see, it's a pretty solid slammer, and the chain reaction with melee influence and Volcanic Blitz is just going to help you with clear. And you can use it with any Warframe. And this is also, yet again, I'm going to say it, with no buffs or armor strip. This is just raw damage from the weapon itself. And it just cleared level 200 really easy. I did test this against the Ganir, Survival Steel Path, and Corpus, and I was like clearing really well. And yeah, it's quite nice. It's a really old slammer with a really unique mod and a really powerful passive that has a guaranteed chance to proc blast. And yeah, it's just going to evaporate everything. It's quite nice. Now I'm going to show you with buffs. Saryn is quite good with this weapon, so I'm going to use Saryn. Rainollon, Toxin Lash. The interaction with Toxin Lash and Volcanic Blitz with melee influence, it's just going to make the clear much more disgusting. Like I said, you can use this with any Warframe you want, but I'm showing you with Saryn. So I'm going to slam here, and you're going to see everything over there is also dead. So slam, and yeah. which is quite nice. So that's pretty much it. The Jat Kittag is quite good still. After the changes with slime attacks and after they implemented the galvanized mods and metal influence came out, it made Jat Kittag quite good now. It's one of the better slammers, I will say. It's not the best, but it's one of the most unique slammers, I will say. You can get it very early on. It's like a 2 forma setup. The exclusive mod is very like cheap and also easy to get. You can get it early on. It's quite nice. It's going to carry you a lot. I did use it on Steel Path, like I said, and I did use it without no buffs or armor strip. I was just doing raw damage and was clearing Steel Path survival very, very easily with this setup. And it's quite good. It's a very good slammer. I will highly recommend. Jat Kittag is quite good now. And I hope you enjoyed the build. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like, sub, and see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.